People making $200,000 a year are going broke, not struggling, broke. And the same thing that's happening to them is happening to you right now. You just don't see it yet. Think about it. You got a raise this year, maybe switched to a better job, started a side hustle, started earning more money than you ever have before. And somehow, by the 27th of the month, you're staring at your bank account like, where did it all go again? Here's what nobody in your life is going to tell you. The problem isn't your paycheck. It never was. The problem is the 6 inches between your ears, your brain. The same brain that got you through school, that solves problems at work, that remembers every lyric to a song from 2012, is actively sabotaging your money every single month on autopilot. And the worst part? There are entire industries spending billions of dollars to make sure it keeps happening. If you're someone who's tired of earning more but never having more, hit subscribe and drop a thumbs up on this video, because what I'm about to show you might genuinely change how you see money for the rest of your life. Let's get into it. The number one lie people tell themselves about money is, I just need to earn more. Sounds logical, right? More money comes in, more money gets saved, problem solved, except the data says that's complete nonsense. The Bureau of Labor Statistics runs something called the Consumer Expenditure Survey every year. And what it shows consistently year after year is that as income rises, spending rises almost dollar for dollar with it. People earning $100,000 a year don't save dramatically more than people earning $50,000. They just buy more expensive versions of the same stuff. Bigger apartments, nicer cars, more subscriptions, fancier dinners. And if you think that's just a middle-class problem, listen to this. Sports Illustrated reported that roughly 78% of NFL players face serious financial hardship within just 2 years of retirement. These are men who earned millions, not thousands, millions, and they went broke. So if income was the answer, why are people with 7-figure careers filing for bankruptcy? Because the problem was never the money coming in. The problem is what your brain does with it the second it hits your account. And there's a reason for that, which I'll break down in a second. But trap number 3 is the one that got me personally, and it cost me more than I want to admit. We'll get there. Your brain has 3 built-in cognitive traps when it comes to money. These aren't opinions. They're backed by Nobel Prize-winning research. And unless you understand them, you will stay broke no matter how big your paycheck gets. Trap number 1, mental accounting. This comes from Richard Thaler, who won the Nobel Prize in Economics in 2017 for his work in behavioral finance. Here's what it means. Your brain treats money differently based on where it comes from. Your salary, that feels like real money. You budget it. You're careful. But a tax refund, a work bonus, a cash gift, that's suddenly fun money. Money you blow without thinking. But here's the reality. A dollar is a dollar. It doesn't care where it came from. Your brain invents fake categories, and those fake categories cost you thousands of dollars every single year. And credit card companies, they know this. That cashback reward you got, it's designed to feel like free money so you spend more of your real money chasing it. Trap number 2, present bias. Psychologists call this hyperbolic discounting, but here's the simple version. Your brain is hardwired to grab rewards right now and ignore bigger rewards later. If I offered you $50 today or $200 in 12 months, most people take the 50. Not because it's smart, because your brain literally cannot feel the future. This is evolutionary wiring. Your ancestors needed food today. They needed to not get eaten tomorrow. Retirement planning? Investing? Your brain has zero software for that. It's running a 200,000-year-old operating system in a world that invented credit cards 75 years ago. And every time you swipe that card on something you don't need, that ancient software is winning. Now, trap number 3. This is the one that silently destroys wealth. And I'm not going to lie, this is the one that got me. It's called Hedonic Adaptation. Dr. Daniel Kahneman, another Nobel laureate, studied this extensively. Here's how it works. You upgrade your car, move to a nicer apartment, buy the new phone. For about 2 weeks, you feel incredible. Then it becomes your new normal. The excitement evaporates, and now you need the next upgrade to feel that same hit again. This is lifestyle creep, and it's a psychological treadmill where you run faster and faster, spend more and more, and financially you're standing in the exact same place. I know this because I did it to myself. I got my first real paycheck, and within 6 months I had a car payment I didn't need, a closet full of clothes I wore once, and subscriptions to things I'd already forgotten about. I was earning more than I ever had, and I felt more broke than when I was in college. That's hedonic adaptation. That's the treadmill. And here's what makes all of this worse. It's not an accident. Credit card companies, buy now, pay later apps, subscription services, they hire behavioral psychologists whose entire job is to exploit these 3 brain glitches. They spend billions making it easier for your brain to fail. You were never supposed to win this game on autopilot. Now you might be thinking, okay, but I work hard. Don't I deserve to enjoy my money? Absolutely. 100%. I'm not telling you to live like a monk eating rice in a dark apartment. I'm telling you to enjoy your money on purpose instead of letting your brain spend it on autopilot. There's a massive difference between those two things. Okay, stop. I need you to actually pay attention to this next part. If you're half watching this while scrolling through Instagram, come back. Put the phone down for 60 seconds because this is the part that changes everything. Meet 2 people. Person A earns $5,000 a month, good income, but between their upgraded lifestyle, their subscriptions, their I deserve this habits, they save exactly $0. Every month, every dollar walks out the door. Person B earns $3,500 a month, noticeably less money, but person B sets up one automatic transfer, $400 a month, into an index fund tracking the S&P 500, which has historically returned an average of about 10% per year. Fast forward 10 years. Person A, the one earning more, has nothing. Maybe some furniture and a car worth half of what they paid. Person B, that $400 a month at 10% compounding has grown to over $81,000. Let me say that again. The person who earned less has $81,000. The person who earned more has a bunch of stuff they barely remember buying. Here's the reframe I want you to feel. Person B gave up about $13 a day, the price of lunch, and they bought themselves $81,000 of freedom. Person A, they ate that freedom for lunch every single day for 10 years. Your brain told person A they needed every dollar they earned. Your brain lied, and that lie cost them a 6-figure head start on financial freedom. Write this down, tattoo it on your wall, whatever you need to do. You're not broke because you don't earn enough. You're broke because your brain is still running survival software in a subscription economy. That's the game. Now let's talk about how to win it. All right, here's where we fix this. 4 steps, all actionable tonight. No someday, tonight. Step 1, automate before you feel. On your very next payday, set up an automatic transfer to a separate savings or investment account. I don't care if it's $50, $100, or $500. What matters is that it moves before your brain gets a vote. You cannot spend what you never see. Automation removes your brain from the equation. This single habit, this one thing, is the dividing line between people who build wealth and people who just earn money. Step 2. The 72-hour rule. Starting today, any non-essential purchase over $50, you wait 72 hours, you don't say no, you say not yet. Consumer behavior research consistently shows that impulse purchases drop by up to 60% when people introduce a short cooling off period. Most of the things your brain tells you you need right now, by Thursday, you won't even remember wanting them. Your brain's urgency is a lie. Give yourself 72 hours to catch it lying. Step 3, audit your invisible spending. I want you to do something right now. Seriously. Pause this video and pull up your last bank statement. Look at every single recurring charge, the streaming services you forgot you had, the gym membership collecting dust since February, the apps quietly billing you $4.99, $9.99, $14.99 every month. A survey from West Monroe Partners found that the average American spends roughly $219 a month on subscriptions, and most people underestimate their own number by over $100. I call these the silent wealth killers. They're small enough that you never notice them alone. but together, they're draining thousands of dollars a year from your future. Kill the ones you don't use tonight. Step 4, and honestly, this might be the most powerful one, reframe your identity. Stop saying, I'm bad with money. Stop it today, because your brain believes what you tell it. And this isn't motivational fluff, this is psychology. James Clear breaks this down brilliantly in Atomic Habits. The most effective way to change behavior isn't goals. It isn't willpower, it's identity. When you start telling yourself, I'm someone who builds wealth, your decisions begin to align. You don't skip the automatic transfer because that's not who you are. You don't impulse buy because that's not who you are. The story you tell yourself about money becomes the financial blueprint your brain follows. Change the story, change the outcome. Now you might be thinking, this sounds too simple to actually work. Good, it is simple. But simple and easy are not the same thing. Knowing what to do and actually doing it, that gap right there, that's where your brain lives. And now you know how to close it. A year from now, you're going to wish you started today. Not because some YouTube video told you to, but because future you deserves better than what your autopilot brain is currently building for them. It was never about the size of your paycheck. It was always about who's running the show, you making conscious decisions, or your impulses making them for you. You watched this far. That already makes you different, so prove it. Pick one of those 4 steps and do it before you go to bed tonight. Just one. If this video shifted something in your brain, send it to one person you care about who needs to hear this. And subscribe, because next week I'm breaking down exactly how to invest your first $1,000, step by step, even if you've never opened a brokerage account in your life. That's the next move. Don't miss it. I'll see you there.